errors that come up, you can make it smaller and like zoom in on people and pan around. Just don't be silly. I don't think you will. I think you'll be good at this. Okay.
I'll try.
And then when we go over here, we'll have to. I can help you move it, or you can move it. You just have to remind me to move it. And we'll have a small ensemble over here too.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure I don't forget. Okay. Yeah. So part of your job is just making sure I don't forget. Okay. So you can hang on to that. You don't need to do anything with it for now. You're just, and you can have a share.
Yeah, I was about to ask, can I have a share?
Yeah. I'm going to set it up right by this. Just don't let me forget to move the camera.
grade band, and they are small but mighty. They're awesome. And it's not always that fifth grade is ready to play at the Christmas concert. Sometimes we wait till the spring concert for fifth grade to play, because they just got these instruments, some of them just a couple months ago. Okay, so I am very proud of what they've accomplished, and we are going to start tonight with a song from our lesson book, Good King Wenceslas. We're harkening way back to traditional English carols. We're going to go ahead and start by playing that all together. Ready? Now we're going to play another oldie but goodie, Jolly Old Saint Nicholas, and we're going to start by playing this one all on the melody line together. And Julia, you're switching to snare, right? Multi-talented back there. All right. All right, we are switching over to junior high band. Let's move the bells and percussion. It's up here. Come get it. All right, moving over to junior high. And as they get settled, I actually have a few things that I need to remember to talk about tonight. The first thing is if your kid brought home a cookie dough order form, those are meant to be due tonight. So if you have one on you and you want to give it to me tonight, that'll be awesome. If not, I think I can take them in the morning and get them straight over to Perfectly Pastry tomorrow. And if you're wondering about the cookie dough and you'd like to buy some, see one of your local 6th through 9th graders and ask them about buying cookie dough from them. It's a really, really good cookie dough from Perfectly Pastry in Waterloo. And it's a fundraiser for their trip in 2026. They're getting ready. All right. The other thing I want to talk about, a couple things, is out by the programs, there is stacked those flyers for the VCC concert, the Valmeyer Community Chorus. That's this Sunday. It's a really neat concert. Members of the community, probably some of you here are in it, which is awesome. And they put on a really cool Christmas concert. And the Valmeyer High School Choir will actually be the guest performers at the concert. So we'll be singing a few songs on our own, and we'll be singing a few songs in conjunction with the VCC. So if you're interested in coming to that, it's this Sunday at 4 p.m. at St. John UCC. Next up, I have also on that table by the programs out front, I have Hall of Fame applications, Music Hall of Fame. These are due January 21st, so if you don't know anything about the Music Hall of Fame, if this is kind of your first concert here at Valmeyer, every year at Dinner Theater we induct a few people from the community into the Music Hall of Fame, nominated by friends and family. It's kept pretty secret, and we review the applications with members of the community and decide who has really continued on with music in their lives and who's really brought music to the community and really honored Valmeyer's music program, even if they didn't go here, if they are now a member of the Valmeyer community and inducted. So if you have questions about that or you're interested in that, feel free to grab one of these out there. We always need nominations, so think hard about the people you know in your community who bring music to Valmeyer in different ways, at church, at school, all kinds of different things. And the last thing, music boosters. We would really love some new members for music boosters. A lot of people, I think, wait for high school to join the music boosters till their kids are in high school. But it really is something to start right away, even if your kids are little, because we really just meet once a month and talk about upcoming events and how you can support us in the upcoming events. Whatever the meeting attendance can be sparse. You don't have to be at every single meeting. If you can come to one meeting a year and offer help in one way or offer an opinion, we'll take it. What we are specifically seeking right now, a pretty urgent need, is we need a kitchen chairperson or a couple people to be the kitchen chairpersons for dinner theater. So if you know your way around a kitchen and you think that might be something you're interested in, definitely let me know. And if you just want to pop by a Music Boosters meeting and see what it's all about, I put the date on the bottom of the program here in the little black box. So the next one is January 10th. Come on by. All right, now let's get to junior high band. We're starting with three things, okay? Junior high band is an enthusiastic group. We all set back there for question? Good. Okay, got it. Okay. They are an enthusiastic group, and we sometimes have problems getting some rehearsal done. I won't lie, because we've got a lot of chatty people. We got a lot of energy. It's hard to stay in seats. It's hard to get things done, but we were well into working on our one song when we kind of realized we're only going to have this one song ready for the Christmas concert. And I think they all realized that it settled in. They were like, well, we don't want to play just one song. That's night for the Christmas concert. So they all really, really kicked it into high gear. and focused over the past few rehearsals and prepared this song, We Three Kings. So we're going to play We Three Kings. We've only been working on it for a little while. If you hear me shouting, it's not because I'm mad, it's because I'm shouting measured numbers, because one of the things we have to work on is all playing at the same time and meeting at the same place. It's one thing to be able to play all your notes correctly, but it's another thing to play all your notes correctly at the same time as everybody else. So if I'm shouting, I promise I'm not shouting at your kids. I'm shouting to all of them. Ready? So there are a few students tonight who are going to also play some small ensembles, and they are very small little sections of songs, but these students were kind of eager to do a little bit more. Either they're the upperclassmen, 7th and 8th graders, and they were in junior high band last year, and they just wanted a little extra challenge, a little bit more to do, or they're a 6th grader who is really excelling, moving forward, and wants a little extra. So our first group is going to be playing a little bit of the First Noel for you. We have Kendall Best on clarinet, Gareth Morgan on the alto saxophone, and Jacob Chazzi on the trumpet.
Let's turn your chairs out. See them? All good? Okay.
Do I move it back?
Awesome, and our next small ensemble we have, this was meant to be a trumpet ensemble, but Miley ended up, she was like unavailable for a couple of the rehearsals, so at the end she was like, I think it might be easier to play on saxophone. I threw her the saxophone music and she played it First try. So we have Miley Hall on saxophone, Caleb White and Graham Knobloch on trumpet, and we have Aaron Lewis accompanying on the piano. Aaron, you can go ahead and move my binder off the piano so that I can use it. So let's make sure it's all good.
I'll try my best. And finally, we will wrap up with our big number, the one we've been working on for a couple months here. We have A Holly Jolly Christmas. This is a much longer song, much more involved, lots of different sections that they had to work on refining. Once again, if I'm yelling, please know it's just to give them their measure number.
Does that look good? Let's see.
That's good. Really good. Thanks, Cameron. All right, finally we're going to move on to the choir portion of the evening. The choir has 3 songs for you, and I have been absolutely delighted working with the junior high choir this year because they're not too cool for school. Not that you're not so cool. I love my high school choir, but sometimes in high school you get a little jaded, you get a little crabby, you don't want to sing in front of people. There's all these people around you and they're not singing, so you don't want to sing either. This group is not like that. They're all singing at full blast all the time, sometimes when they're not supposed to. They have great energy. They're very supportive of each other. We have a lot of fun, and I'm so excited for you to hear how they sound tonight because they've really excelled at some really tough 3-part harmony songs. So we have our soprano section, we wave sopranos, pretty big soprano section, alto section, and our tenor/baritone section. We have Miley, not only does she play trumpet and saxophone and other instruments, she also sings soprano, then switches to tenor later. So I also want to give a quick shout out before I forget to Cameron, even though I'm sure she doesn't want me to. I've got Cameron down here in the front row. Cameron is in band and she rocks at trumpet, but her trumpet has been destroyed recently. It is not in good shape. And so rather than forcing her to play a sad trumpet, I've asked her to help me with the live stream tonight. And she's doing a great job. Our first song for the choir is called Holiday Celebrations. And in this song we cover Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Christmas. It was like a fun way for me to get them to sing in another language without them complaining at me, because if I make them sing in not English, they get really annoyed, but for some reason they liked this one. Is that Christmas? All right.
Ah
that they would have that much fun with it, but they picked up those melodies like instantly. It was really, really fun to work on. Our next one is our newest piece, the one we worked on the least. We also spent a lot of time over the last couple days having to restart this piece several times because I would restart every time somebody talked during the intro. Also a chatty group, junior high, common theme, very chatty. Love them though. Yes. So this one's called It's So Still in Bethlehem, really changing the vibe now from holiday celebrations to It's So Still in Bethlehem. A beautiful 3-part song mixing the melody of Still, Still, Still and A Little Town of Bethlehem. Now we're going back to fun. For our last piece of the concert tonight, I didn't know when I chose it, but the second I handed it out, they said, "Is this the one from SpongeBob?" I said, "I didn't know that there was a Christmas song from SpongeBob. I guess it is." They said, "Yes, indeed it is." There's number five. So this one is called Don't Be a Jerk. It's Christmas, which is a poignant message for all of us, right? Don't be a jerk. And on the song we have 4 vocal soloists, and we have Grace Rowald, who's going to introduce the song for us. It's going to be awesome. Pass this around, guys. And our vocal soloists are Braylon Jackson, Caleb White, Miley Hall and Kaylee Mertz.
Ahoy, everybody! SpongeBob here. Christmas means presents and mistletoe, sharing candy. So during this festive season, please don't be a jerk. Bye! Bring joy to the world, it's the thing to do. But the world does not revolve around you. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. There's a sign above the line that says express. That means 10 items or less. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. Peter's a baby and animals on horse too. 'Cause that's how you'd like them to treat you. Use your signal those green light calls. Don't you wreck the house when you deck the halls. Stick your gun where it won't wind up on my shoe. Squeeze toothpaste off the bottom of the tube. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Santa brought nearly every gift on your list. Why wind up the one that he missed? Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas.
Thank you all again for coming out tonight, for supporting your kids, whether it's helping keep their instrument maintained or encouraging them to do choir, do the extra performances. You can catch us caroling this Saturday at Perfectly Pastry at 11 a.m. It's going to be really fun, and we earn a part of the proceeds from that day. So if you want to come out and buy some pastries, they make really good gooey butter cakes. Following this shortly is the high school concert. So if you're staying for that, welcome. Everyone else have a wonderful holiday. Thank you.